You want to surround yourself with people and learn the lessons when triggers come up, because they are the most wonderful teachers for you. They can bring a lot of education in your life. You can be lacking in your emotional world. You might be a person that wants love. You're going to attract the person who's not going to give you that love. Why? Because you need to learn to become that love within yourself first and not have the need for it first, in order to become a person who is emotionally and in it within yourself to be able to cater to those emotions. That person across you will give you exactly what it is that you don't want. And it's a deliberate cause. All the people that you have faced in your life, they brought to you a lot of things. And the question is, have you been understanding what these people are there to bring? A person might be in your life that might be a gossiper, and you might engage in conversations that involve gossiping. If you yourself is not a gossiper, there will be no signs of a gossiper in your life. If you are with someone that is gossiping and you don't like them, at some point, if you evolve, you're going to let that person go because they don't vibe with the true nature of who you are. That's not who you want to be. If you continue to engage with people that are gossipers, it says that you yourself within you, you have some sort of gossips that still need to be said, that still need to be experienced. The reflection that you have with the other person exists within yourself. If you have a person that you're saying that they're not giving you the love, perhaps you have not found the way to ask what is it that you need to the other person. You might just be requesting it perhaps in the wrong way. You're not getting your needs met. You might be with a person who is incapable of giving those things to you, and you might be sticking around with them because you might be feeling comfortable being with them, and you might be scared to take the next move of perhaps leaving a relationship, or perhaps you aren't ready to put in the work with your person to find the solution. A lot of people can get out of relationships thinking that they're going to fix it with the next person, but it's not going to get fixed because the issue is going to be there. You're also saying, oh, I want to get away from this country. I don't like the country that I'm living in. But what you don't understand, it's not going to make a difference. The quality of people that you're going to attract are going to be still the same. The only way that you're going to be able to have other people into your life or to reflect the behaviors that you would like is something that you have to encompass. And you can do everything to run away from that. That's not going to happen. You're going to have people that are going to be projecting to you all your spiritual lacks. If you yourself are not a spiritual person, you're going to be also attracting people perhaps that are not spiritual, because you might be given the role at that moment to teach a person something, and they themselves are teaching you that perhaps you're wasting your time on people that don't have the tools or the capacity to be spiritual within them. The person can also show you with the way that they treat you. They're showing you that you are not valuing yourself. You don't have a self-love for yourself. Self-love comes from different aspects. In order to fully, truly love yourself, you've got to be in a position that you have tackled with your emotions. So you have to have emotional resilience. You probably have been through hell. You need to be able to get out of that hell. You've got to look at your physical aspects, how you are currently. How are you engaging with behaviors that are occurring? Are you an eater? Do you eat all the time because you still struggle to fix things within yourself? You might have a person across you that might be telling you that you need to be losing weight, you need to look a certain way, and all of these different things. The only reason why that happens is because you yourself are not loving yourself in your biggest capacity to exude that confidence. And when you're not exuding that confidence to feel okay within your own skin, what's going to happen is another person across you is going to come to reflect your inner insecurity. And that is at the same time not a nice thing, but at the same time it is a nice thing, because people get to show you what you're still lacking. If you have a person that is not respecting you, it can show you the ways that you are not respecting yourself, how you are tolerating behaviors from the people, how you might be a people pleaser, how you might always be validating other people and you're forgetting to validate yourself. You're forgetting the piece of the puzzle on how important that you are and what beautiful qualities that you have. If you have a person that is not treating you nicely, how are those people getting away with murder? How can you be accepting things like that in your life? If you're the type of person who is constantly trying to fix things, and the other person might not want to be fixing things, why can't you accept the way that they are? If you're not happy in that space and you constantly worked on it and it's not working out, you might need to take the next step of your journey. You might need to get out of that. But there might be things that are holding you back. The whole picture of self-love is to be able to master all the aspects of one life: emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. These things are needed to make up a complete person. And if you're single and you have not worked on these things, I guarantee you that any relationship you try to get into, it's going to be a constant struggle. Because if you have within you those aspects that you have not healed, it's impossible to meet a person who's going to have all those traits. You're always going to be experiencing the other person and your own shadows. The only way to be able to find a much more aligned person or friends or your social circle is to be able to work within yourself. Never fear that you might take a different path. Life is always about taking risks and confronting your fears and getting out of your comfort zone, because comfort zones are not a great place to be, because you don't move on from that. You remain stagnant. You remain with the same situations. Life, to get what we want, we really need to work hard, but we need to work hard on ourselves, on our inner being. When we work really hard on ourselves and we fix our own shit, that is the only way that we can attract a person across us that's going to be able to deliver what it is that we want, because we already possess these things. So things will get harder and harder, but there's a reason why they get harder and harder, because you really need to learn these things. You need to pass that level to overcome those things, and they need to be hard, because you will and can attract somebody that is going to be worth your while. And you are working deliberately, and you should be working deliberately. Even through all the chaos, even through all the pain, it needs to be that way, even though it's very hurtful. At some point after, you're going to understand why you went through everything that you went through, and you wouldn't want to change a thing. You see, the current hurt that you might be feeling right now will mean nothing in the long term, because you're going to get to understand. Right now, what is needed is for you to be able to decipher their messages in your surroundings and to see how people are limiting you and how you yourself are limiting yourself. The people that you're surrounding with, are they the people that you see yourself in the next 10 years? Do these people inspire you? Are they doing something amazing with their lives? Stop comparing yourself with other people. You have qualities within yourself that you need to decipher and to understand how valuable you are. Everybody on this planet has some value to bring. The problem is that many people have not learned how to see what value that they have. Every single person on humanity can contribute, and they do have beautiful things within themselves that they can share to the world. A beautiful path is one when you discover yourself, and while in the process of discovering yourself, you share that to people in order to make a difference and in order to help other people. You need to work on your healing. You need to work on yourself to become whole. You are whole, but currently you might be fragmented. We all come whole. We just need to discover, to take all those pieces and put them back together. Decipher and analyze people around you. Don't be superficial. Listen to how people speak. They will tell you a lot of things. You will discover a lot of things about yourself and about them. Life is constantly moving. Move with it. Do not stay stuck in one place. Do yourself a favor and want amazing things for yourself. Do not be set in what people want you to do. Do the things that are going to be making you happy. Stop pleasing people. You were born to have great things in your life. You are worthy of those things. Remove the stuff that don't make you feel like you have worth. What is holding you back from seeing your worth? What is stopping you? What is going on in your surroundings? If there are people that are surrounding you, that are constantly putting you down, that says a lot of things. When you are with a great person will see straight into you and will want you to succeed on all levels. They will value what you have to bring to the table, but you need to value what you already have. If you're not valuing the beauty of who you are, the other person cannot see your beauty. You need to let go of fears, speaking bad about yourself, comparing yourself to other people. When you are in the best version of yourself, everything just magically comes to you. So if you're struggling with finances, with romance, with your friends, the moment you fix all of those things and you work onto them, your life becomes the whole picture like it was destined to be.